would you look at this beautiful glass from Anna van Lippa that my aunt brought me from Copenhagen. It's so beautiful. We are sitting in the bedroom because there's a beautiful light in front of some of my paintings. I am wearing a Ghani dress that my mom gave me. So beautiful. I feel so luxurious. And yeah, okay, so let's get into it. I hope you're enjoying this very slow paced type of video. It's very different. I'm still experimenting. I want to move. I want to move to Lisbon. It's a city I've been in love with for so many years. I wanted to move there for like maybe 8 years. The only reason why I moved to Brighton was because Brexit, the transition of Brexit was about to happen. So if I didn't try England or just the UK now, I would never have the opportunity to move there, because as an artist, it's impossible. It's even harder than the States. Like, it's impossible. So I just thought, you know what, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Like, London is one of the biggest art markets. I thought, you know, English people, they're funny, they have a lot of humor, it's gonna be really fun, which it has been, but now I'm bored. Like, it's too small. I'm not like wowed by the place anymore, which when I lived in Paris I was always wowed. So I need to be inspired. I need to have more happening around me, and London, way too expensive. Also Brighton is way too expensive. Like, the prices are going up insanely on everything, and it just doesn't make any sense. I just really want to be able to be somewhere that's bigger, that has more emotional people in it. I feel like Lisbon is gonna be it, and if it isn't, then you know what, maybe Paris is the place for me. And I don't regret like living in all of these different places. Like, it's so cool, you know, it's really fun, it's an adventure, and as long as I don't have kids or a husband or whatever, I can do what I want.
Did you like? Did you subscribe? Did you comment? How dare you?
Today we are Sunday. It's a lovely day. I finished my aunt and uncle's painting this morning. I hope they will be very surprised because I haven't sent anything to them. I haven't put it on Instagram or anything like that. So that should be fun. Right, so the painting is sent The surprise will be total, and yeah, I'm quite happy with the results. So, I wanted to talk a bit about the future of this YouTube channel. I'm thinking a video every 2 weeks for now is realistic, reasonable, doable, sustainable, all of the above, okay? Because I'm so busy with the art, the e-commerce with the art, the Instagram with the art, like the art, okay? And I don't know how I could possibly manage having a video every week. So, especially now that I'm trying this new format where it's more, well, where it's a slower pace, where I show you my surroundings, where I really take you on like glimpses into my life, and yeah. So I will, however, we are going to have a trial with an editor, but he's not gonna be able to start before ending of May. So if that works out, then we'll be back on a video every week. So other than that, I just wanted to share some of my current obsessions, because I have some, you know, I'm always on the lookout for new cool stuff and stuff. So I've been, as you saw maybe in the opening segment with my inspiration board, I have been really diving into Rodin, who was a sculptor and who really opened the path to modern sculpture, especially with his very controversial sculpture of Balzac, which I think maybe even to this day is quite misunderstood. But Rodin had this epic love affair with Camille Claudel, and she started by being one of Rodin's assistants, studio assistants. And she was only 19, I think he must have been like, what, 50? And they used to go together to a castle where they would, well, be together, because Rodin had not a wife, he didn't marry his girlfriend, his long-term girlfriend before the end of his life, but he never stopped being with his long-term girlfriend because he had a child with her, and that child was handicapped. So anyways, Rodin was really, really in love, completely infatuated with Camille Claudel in the beginning of their relationship, and then it kind of reversed itself. And Camille Claudel put an end to the relationship because she couldn't get over the fact that Rodin wouldn't leave his current girlfriend. But she would constantly like spend her time after that just, well, trying to create anti-Rodin sculptures. She was paranoiac. She thought that Rodin was preventing her from having sales or becoming famous and all of that. And she actually ended up in a mental hospital. And I mean, the whole story of Camille Claudel is really tragic, but her sculptures are wonderful, very expressionistic, very soft, and where Rodin really excels in showing female sensuality and creating desire for sculpture. And he really went far with that, with erotic sculptures and also watercolors that actually are quite similar to Egon Schiele, for example, erotic drawings and stuff. But he really, really pushed that thing of like the female body. He did that when he became a lover to Camille Claudel. So Camille Claudel really had a huge impact on Rodin's work. And I think Camille Claudel, where she excels, is really showing women as they were, like their almost hidden emotions. And it's funny because I never hear anyone talk about Camille Claudel's work in that way. They always just talk about the despair and her relationship with Rodin and her famous sculptures where she's imploring Rodin to stay and all of that. But I took inspiration on one of her sculptures called La Petite Châtelaine. So it was a girl living in the castle where they would go to. And this sculpture, I think, is really moving because you can see the shyness of the child and her trying to be dignified and do the best job that she can posing for Camille Claudel. And you can see all of that in these subtle, very subtle traits in stone. And I think it's incredible. So that's what I drew my inspiration from for this painting. So that's what I've been really obsessed with. Rodin, Camille Claudel, all of that white, all of that expression. I just find it fascinating. And I'm like trying to, get all of this into my work. So that's why I kind of call my aesthetic now Rodin in pink, because I do have I don't know, I just understand it resonates a lot with me. If you ever are in Paris, go to the Rodin Museum. It's a beautiful museum. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful museums ever. It's gorgeous. I had a very bad almost breakup in that museum, actually. So, it will excite passion, I guess. Rodin, Camille Claudel, being in that environment. Okay, so that's about my art obsessions currently. One of them, because there are so many, some new books just behind me. But let's not make this video way too long, yeah? Okay, so now just two other obsessions that I've been having, favorites, whatever you want to call it. I am really waiting on, and it's coming out tonight, as we are the 28th right now when I'm filming. And it's the English version, American or English, probably American version of Call My Agent. 10% is the French name, and that is actually what they use as the real name, 10%. 10%, 10%. And if you haven't seen that show, Call My Agent, on Netflix, it's a French show, it's the best, not maybe the best, we have tons of very, very good series, Le Bureau des Légendes, a very secretive service, even Family Business is so funny, there are really, really many French series that are Lupin, I'm sure you've heard of, that are really, really good. So the last one is this creator, designer, who's upcycling all of these vintage clothing and creating the most beautiful stuff I have seen in such a long time. It's I want to buy everything. I want everything. And you know what? Her aesthetic as well is Rodin in pink a bit, I don't know. Am I the only one who understands this? Or does that make any sense for you? So yeah, that was my current obsessions and stuff. And let me know what you thought of this video. And yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks. But I'm really trying to actually be more present. And I hope you like this video. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. So talking about Rodin in pink, this is just a little preview of what the next video will be about. I am trying things out with this new obsession of mine. Rodin in pink, Rodin in pink, and just abstraction, rhythm, music, expression in shape and color and textures. So yeah, that's what the next video will be about. See you in 2 weeks.